Welcome back to Cards and Comics. Today I'm going to be opening one box of Epack Marvel Metal Universe Spider-Man. And yes, the product is priced too high. So I'm sure if you care about this product at all, you've seen that the product is 40 bucks per pack. I think 470 something dollars, something like that for a 479 I think for a box. So it's definitely not priced where it should be, to a lot of people's opinion. It's just disappointing. I think the one thing I'd say about Marvel Metal Universe Spider-Man across the board is that it's been disappointing. From the cost, from, people basically hoarding the product, to basically the quality control issues. It's just not, been a great, I think, showing by Upper Deck. They had a great opportunity to capture a large audience and show that they could do something like this, something that was really going to be popular, and do it right. And unfortunately, they've kind of screwed it up in a lot of ways. But I've got one box here I'm going to open. It might be the only box I open. I'm just so that people understand my history with Epack is I've been on Epack for a long time. I opened probably 25 to 30 boxes of 2017 Ultra Spider-Man. I opened probably 10 to 12 boxes of X-Men Metal. For Ultra X-Men, I opened probably 5 or 6 boxes. That product went really fast because one dude bought it all. I think this Spider-Man will go quickly. I think it's going to be bought up, and people looking for the greens are just going to, keep paying $400-500 a box just to get chances at green. So we'll see what we get. I mean, the one thing with Epack that I'm a little nervous about is the fact that you're not going to get the God boxes that you're seeing in some of the other videos for live boxes, because this is computer controlled. They can basically determine, make every box sort of even out and be average. So I don't think you're going to see the boxes with like 3 PMGs or something like that. So what you saw with the live product. So here we go. We're going to open the packs and see what we get. All right. Pack number 1. I may go slow. I don't, it's my only one. I have my animations turned off, or the sound turned down, so when we hit something, it's not going to do the traditional sound. I think I have that turned way down. So, but here we go. All right. So these obviously cards, these are base cards. Let me turn up my speakers just in case the sound does come on. These aren't real cards. You have to get a certain amount to either 5 or 10. I haven't even looked yet to see how many it takes to make a blue or whatever the next color is. Just like all Epack cards, base cards are not part of the regular set. They are not physical cards. They're just digital. So high number Fisk, high number Iron Spider, and War Machine, and Jessica Jones. So nothing in that pack but high number. So again, that's another problem with this product is for 40 bucks, you're not guaranteed a hit other than a high number card. So we'll go to the next pack here, pack number 2. And we shall see Nick Fury, Spencer Smith. So there is a Daredevil Palladium. And again, they don't even light up as big hits. So Palladiums aren't even considered big hits. They're just kind of like, you get a couple of boxes, I think. So Palladiums aren't that big a deal. Medusa, nice art. Scarlet Witch, high series Scarlet Witch. I laugh because I kind of made fun of that in a video. I'll talk about that video I made earlier as well, just for people who are wondering about it. And Carnage, it's a nice Carnage, so that's actually a nice art. So I have a lot of history with Epack. Again, I probably had at one point, I want to say 60 to 100 PMGs from Epack, so I definitely had a lot of PMGs and a lot of cards just because I bought tons of Ultra Spider-Man because it was kind of cheap and it was on Epack forever. Okay, high number Falcon, high number Silvermane, and again, so that would be $80 you just spent on 2 high number series cards. That's why people are not happy right now, because of that kind of deal. You know, where $80 to get 2 high series cards. Thor, Cosmic Spider-Man. So there's my first parallel there. Nick Fury, Palladium. You know, they're nice looking cards. I mean, I think that every year, or the 2 years they've done these, they've been nice looking cards. So I do think people will put sets together like that, just like they'll put the gold set together. I think this gold set looks much nicer than the X-Men metal set did. But there's a high number War Machine, and then Superior Spider-Man. So there you go. Hit a Palladium. Sorry, the Palladium, and then the... Sorry. Always get this one. It's late tonight. I'm having a hard time with Grandiose. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. People, if they're watching this, are probably screaming what it is. Makes me look like a big newbie. There's the other Scarlet Witch. So I have both Scarlet Witches, and one a real card, one in a fake card. Black Panther. Again, that art looks pretty cool. This Miles Morales looks terrible. I don't know. They did Miles dirty in the set. Oh, there is my numbered hit. So not only is it a pink, which is not great, but it's J. Jonah Jameson. So probably going to be not a good sign for this box. That's my numbered card. Well, hopefully we'll hit an actual good insert. But man, that's not a good sign. Black Tarantula, Ant-Man, Null, High Series, Scream, High Series. Now, I opened up a couple packs just to see the flavor of the cards, and I did hit the Scream Palladium, which looks pretty cool. But, they're not ever going to be that expensive of cards because they're just, pretty easy to pull. Spider-Man 2099, Spider, the robot Spider-Man. Oh, well, there we go. That's interesting. Comic cut. Amazing Spider-Man number 22. And it shows Spider-Man on the actual card, which is cool. You always want that. So we'll see what that is. Numbered to 40. So, and I wish that it said something about the issue itself, but it's a comic cut. Issue number 22. Pretty early Spider-Man book. So there you go. There we go. Very nice. Steve Ditko art. And Alistair Smith. So that's okay. I mean, cuts don't sell, a ton of money, especially one like that, which is got Spider-Man on it, but, not the greatest character. Again, Spencer Smith. Another Grandiose, this time Shocker. So, Mary Jane. And, yeah. So, yeah, I pulled comic cuts out of 17. I believe 17 Ultra Spider-Man. I have a bunch. I've never been able to sell any of them. I might e-pack them at some point. If these start going nuts, I may start throwing my 17 ones up there because no one wants them. I've been to multiple card shows, and, yeah, nobody wants them. Medusa high number, Nova, and it looks like a high number pack. So again, I lost pack, so we'll go up here and see what pack number we are on. I can get my computer to work. That's pack 9 of 12, so I got 3 more packs. So a comic cut and a pink, and a Palladium. So my 2 Grandiose are hit. I think it's going to be it for that. So we'll see if there's our first gold and a stock oct, which is kind of cool. Century, and then Ghost Spider base. So be cool to convert that into a physical card at some point. Yeah, Black Bolt. Again, some of this art is really cool. I think the Black Cat art's pretty cool. Scorpion, Captain America, the High Series. Again, that Captain America, I can't tell if it's gold or not. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard with how it's shaded. And we'll do a recap at the end because it does give you the ability to recap. And here's pack 12. So this goes by pretty quick on Epack. It's not like opening a physical box, which takes a little bit longer. Anya Corzin. So there is a gold Kingpin, Hydra Man, Tombstone. Yeah. So that was very, very disappointing, in my opinion, yeah, for the cost. And so that's what's going to happen on Epack. I mean, you're getting a lot of boxes like that. Let me take a drink here. It's very disappointing. And not just because I didn't get, amazing hits. It's just for the cost, the value is just not really there. And I think everyone knows that. I think at $350, it would have been a reasonable thing to probably go after, but close to $500 is just not really that reasonable. So here's the high number cards. I don't know if anyone cares, but we had Doc Strange, Falcon, Iron Spider, Null, Medusa, Nick Fury, Nova, Scarlet Witch, Scream, Scorpion, Sentry, Silvermane, Spencer Smith, or Smythe, Tombstone, War Machine, Wilson Fisk, and then the two grandiose were Shocker and Nick Fury. Again, not great ones there. The gold parallels were Doc Ock, Wilson Fisk. Captain America was gold. J. Jonah Jameson was my number card, which is pink. I got a cut of Spider-Man number 22, and Daredevil was my palladium. So, all in all, I'd say outside of the Amazing Spider-Man 22, it's just a very pedestrian box break. I'd say this is pretty low tier, even with the cut in there, because it's not. I don't think it's a high value cut. It's just very, very, very low end. This is probably on the bottom third of what boxes you'll open. So let's give you the flavor if you're looking for how Epack's going to go. This is like, if you're in that bottom third of boxes, this is what's going to look like. So, but yeah, it's probably my one box. I might buy another just because of FOMO, but definitely not a fun time as a, I don't consider myself hardcore Spider-Man or Epack collector, but I definitely have done it quite a bit over the years. And this product's just not really doing it for me. And I don't know how much more I'll buy of it, but I wanted to get something to experience a little bit of it. And part of me wishes I hadn't, just because it's just not great value. So that's it, guys. That's my one box of Epack Spider-Man Metal. And I'll see you next time on Cards and Comics. Bye.